New York City better brace for it. They've got the mayor race happening today. You've seen some of the polls. We'll see how this shakes out. I will say this. You know what? It's really hot. I'm in the Northeast. I'm not in New York. We got air conditioning in the house, but wow, is it hot. So that means a lot of people, older people that would vote normally for Andrew Cuomo, are not going to be voting for Andrew Cuomo. Instead, Zohran Mamdani is in the lead, which means, dun-dun-dun, if he actually were to get this thing, I have a feeling real estate prices are going to go up in Florida. 0% tax Florida. This guy actually wants to put a 2% tax on anyone making $1 million. Oh, and he wants to raise corporate taxes to what, 11.5% from 7.5%. I mean, this is the socialist of all socialists. I mean, dare we even call him a communist? I'll tell you who did. Daniel S. Loeb. Wouldn't be surprised. So Daniel S. Loeb is a big deal hedge fund guy, billionaire, but it's just kind of funny. He said, wouldn't be surprised to see a bidding war on Trophy Greenwich, Palm Beach, and Miami properties if the communist wins. So he's just saying it like it is. Listen, I saw his little ad for grocery stores. His idea on fixing inflation, this guy who wants to be the mayor of New York, his idea to fix inflation is to actually just have government-owned grocery stores. I'm like, buddy, sorry, I'm getting really close to the camera. I'm on the road. I'm traveling at the family's house, my parents, and in good old Live Free or Die, New Hampshire. So it means we don't have the normal studio set up. So I'm getting a little close to the camera. Hope that's okay by all of you. Anyway, I'm laughing because I'm like, this guy clearly is so out to lunch. He does not understand his well, I excuse my French. I was going to go there and I'm not going to say it. We're going to try and keep it clean, okay? But the guy, the kid, the whatever, is a moron who, in my estimation, doesn't understand basic economics or history. And so, you know what? If New York wants to do this, go for it, guys. You know what? You're going to pay the price all day long because Dan Loeb is right. Ron DeSantis is right. People are going to leave that city so darn fast, it's not going to know what hit them. I mean, they're already struggling. They don't have enough tax revenue. It's a lousy place to raise a family. Look at the kids' school systems that they have. They're the worst, okay? I actually did a report on this years ago. I think it was for CBS News. There were schools that would just pass kids along that could not read. That could not read The Cat in the Hat. Jack and Jill, went up a hill. They could not read basic English, let alone math. They couldn't read, and no teacher wanted to deal with it, so they just get passed through the school system year after year after year after year. I mean, you got to be kidding me. Nobody can send their kids to public school in New York City outside of one or two select public schools because they waste all the money on the teachers union because, those socialists, they want all the money for the teachers and none of the money for the kids and the programs and the actual excellence, no expectation, no standards, etc. So what happens when you lose all the money because you've taxed everybody to death? France tried this. Hollande, I do recall, right? Everybody left. That's what's going to happen. Okay, so you guys, you go for it. We'll see. You know what it's going to mean? A decimation, a total decimation of the party, of the entire party. One of the reasons this guy's going to win, too, is because you have so many people in the race. And a lot of the hipsters out in Brooklyn, they decided to vote early, and so their votes are already in. And again, we'll see. You know what? It's primary day, so I want to be somewhat cautious and careful about trying to predict any of this. But it's not looking good for Cuomo. And given the weather situation, you're not going to have as many older people come out to vote. And I do expect that it's going to be pretty challenging for the old guard. Brad Lander, he's one of the reasons why Mamdani may actually see this thing through. And it's because apparently everybody, once you go down, if nobody gets 50%, they have to go to your second pick, your third pick, your fourth pick. And apparently everybody who is not going to vote for Mamdani or who is going to vote for Brad is going to vote for Zohran second. And so this guy with his little stunt recently was able to actually, in a weird way, help out Zohran a whole lot. Here we go.
You don't have to. I'm not obstructing. I'm standing right here in the hallway. I asked to see the judicial warrant. By asking for a judicial warrant. You don't have the authority to arrest U.S. citizens.
Okay, so remember that? He was carted off. He's like, you don't have the authority. You don't have the authority. I'm asking you for the warrant. And they carted him off because he was interfering with an ICE arrest. And let's be really clear, okay? The federal government has the ability to do this, whether Kathy Hochul or Letitia James like it or not. All right. And whether this guy, Zohran Mamdani, likes it or not, I'll tell you, New York City's going to be reeling from this one. D'Agostino's, they're pulling out. The big grocery store, John Catsimatidis, he's like, you think I can operate my business here when they want state-controlled grocery stores, state-controlled this, that, and the other, and higher taxes? No, thank you. Disaster. You know what's not a disaster? The market reaction to what Donald Trump did in the Middle East. I mean, this is unbelievable, guys. We're up yet again, 1% on the S&P, 1% on the Dow. NASDAQ up 1.4%. Great, 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 great stuff. And what's happening to oil? It's going down. I mean, you can't get a better verdict because you know what? We can sit here and look at all the bias that everybody has. I mean, wow, crude oil down almost 6% right now. This is on the heels of when I was here yesterday with you, it's being down 8%. We can sit here all day long and we can say, oh, you know, he should have done this, that, the other. You know, everybody's got a bias coming from all sides. But money does not lie, all right? And when the market is trading up, it tells you they think that this is a good move, which leads me to why I do think that there's a real chance he could be in the line for the Nobel Peace Prize. We'll get to that. But first, you know what? We just put out another note yesterday to help make sense of all this, right? In other words, why is the market going up so much? Well, it's pretty obvious. They love what they see, okay? Regardless of politics, they think that this is the right move for the security of the world. Hence, the Dow seeing tremendous upside. S&P, NASDAQ, same story all across the board. Just yesterday, you're seeing more of it today. How do you invest in this market? Go to my financial research company. This is mine. I started it with a very good friend. We put out regular notes for you with regular stock picks. It only costs $1. That's my gift to you. I don't know if we can keep this going forever, but I just, you know what I said to Rob, I started this for a reason. I want you guys to have this opportunity. So go use code word dollar. Go to 76research.com today, right now.